Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you, Kevin, for joining on YouTube. Thank you for being here, supporting me. Thank you. Okay, hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. I'm happy to hear you're doing great, sweetie. Arikella, happy Thursday. Thank you for joining. Okay, this is my only when I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, and that will be this week still on Friday and maybe on Sunday, but for sure Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week is the only place where I do mini free readings and more advanced readings, VIP readings, 5 minute dedicated for a small donation of $10 and euros. So if you're interested in that, just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my list. My list is wide open. The first person who donates will be the first person on deck. Mini reads I do in between my VIP reads. I do them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Hi, Mike. Hi, Latifa. Just put your first name and specific question if you want to be picked. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. That really helps me grow on social media. If you give me a lot of energy, for sure I'll get to your question. If my 1, 2, 3 top viewer, then for sure I'll grab your question with my eyes. Thank you for the rose, Mike. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start doing the collective of today. Let's start with that, and then we'll carry on with the mini. So just keep putting your questions in, because I can only pick the questions I see, of course, sweetie. And if you want a 5 minute dedicated and be a part of my VIP list today, because it's 1 hour open, then get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. Third options in my link, 1, 2, 3 options in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. Okay, let's start doing the collective. Just a minute. Let's see what Spirits wants us to know today. Okay, let's see. Okay, my sweeties, today we need to be creative. We need to dare to think out of the box. We need to grow, we need to extend, we need to be bigger than we are. It's like we're doing it the easy way because it's easy, just a routine. We don't need to think, it's just doing. So you can be creative with wearing different clothes, makeup for the girls and maybe some boys. You can be creative with food, you can be creative with everything, but we need some creativity. That spice in our meal is like really important and missing, because we are in an energy of just getting through the day, and that's not the place where we want to be. And then when we just are in that energy of just getting through the day, we start whining and complaining. And sweeties, the most waste of time in life is whining and complaining, because it doesn't resolve anything, it doesn't help you, it just makes you feel bad, it means you get in this negative spiral, and it's just a waste of time, and the clock keeps ticking. So when we're whining and complaining, that's the worst thing we can do. So you better be unhappy or sad or very happy, but whining and complaining is just a waste of time. So be egoistic, choose for yourself, make some room in your life, let others be there and do their own thing, because number 1 priority is you now. And we need to get you out of the whining and complaining by being a bit of creative every day with your foods, your happiness, your routines, your fitness, your job, your clothes, whatever. Just think about something fun to make it more creative so you get through the day, and then life will be more fun. So hope it helps, sweeties. Hope it helps. Thank you for being here for the collective. Okay, let's do some minis. Just gonna change the music a second. Chill out. Let's put some chill out music. Oh. Okay, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you, Sabina. send a heart me. I really appreciate that. If you want to be on my VIP list, it's still open for an hour, so get yourself on my list. Hi, Liv. I saw Meme, Mpumi, Duke. I send a message to Amazon, sweetie. I didn't forget, but they didn't reach out yet, so I'll keep you updated, okay? So just watch your DMs. If I know more how to order my book, I'll let you know, okay? So I think today or tomorrow I'll get a message, okay? So I didn't forget you, but it takes some time to get some answers. Okay, thank you for the roses. Let's do some minis. First name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want to be grabbed your question and answered via a mini that is for free, then be my 1, 2, 3 top. You're high. No. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'm an energy reader. If you give me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll grab your question with my eyes. But I need to see it, so sorry if you need to retype it. If you want a VIP reading, then that's possible. 5 minutes dedicated for a small donation when I'm live. Go to my bio. First 3 options in my link please are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. The first person who donates will be the first person on deck because my list is wide open and you still have 3/4 of an hour to get yourself on my list. Okay, minis. Kevin, hello, hope you're doing well. Yes, happy Thursday, Kevin. Happy Thursday. How will things go when I have explained about the Dev Cockpit tool to track leads next week? Will they like it? I'm getting, they need some like assurance. They just don't believe your beautiful eyes because they don't know you yet. So have some facts and they'll be happy. Love Marie, I'm doing great. Thank you for joining my live on YouTube, sweetie. Sujan, hi Shasha. Is there anything on my way? I'm grabbing that you need to create a financial stability. That's on your way because on that base you can grow. At this moment, it's like you're only emotionally seeing the glass half empty. So you're not looking or seeing opportunities. So change that energy and getting just acceptance and be happy with what you have. That's the start, okay? Love Marie, anything I need to know right now? Message, please. I'm getting that. Oh, healing time. You need to take a break of everything and try to heal. That's really important. Yeah? Mel, will I get a relationship soon? Okay, let's check. Mel. I'm getting that you feel more comfortable in a relationship if it's like already a friend connection. I'm getting that if you have that mindset and you go out to seek more friends, love is very close by. Paige, may I please have a message? Of course, sweetie, let's check. I'm grabbing you're on your way for stability that creates an emotional happiness. Ooh. Sujan, what should I look forward in April? Being in your power. Sabina, any message I need to hear? You need to start creating reality of all your dreams. My pleasure, Paige. It's like you have a lot of dreams and a lot of ideas, but you need to start making them happen. Oh my God. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. No, may I please have a message from Dad? Yes, of course, sweetie. Dad sees you as a beautiful queen, making beautiful plans for the future, and you're on your way also for stability, like emotional bliss, because when physical, everything is stable, you get like really happy, and emotional, like more stable. Hi Latifa, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Do you feel we'll soon reconnect with Omar? I missed and call last Friday. I'm not seeing that. I feel like he's expecting you to make like a step. Shanae, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Will I be receiving the money tomorrow? Let's check. I'm getting gonna take a bit longer, but you'll receive it. Sumitra, will I get the job soon? I'm getting at this moment, it's like, it's how you present yourself. It's like there's some negative around you. You need to like chase that away. I don't know if it's your attitude or you just gave up or you're just sad, but this is not working. So if you want a job, you need to start finding your happiness. I feel like you need to like get out and about. You're too isolated. I hope that helps. Jackie, message from Edgar. I'm getting, you need to continue. Just put one step into the other. That's what they want from you. At this moment, they're not in such a, it's like they feel you can create so much more than you're doing at this moment physically. So it's like pushing you forward. Does that make sense? Miss Aquarius, I'm doing great. Thank you for joining. What can I look forward to next week? Let's check, sweetie. Hi. I'm seeing that a lot of people are gossiping about you. You need to have boundaries and protection. You need to know what to share and not to share. So something is coming up and you need to stay on your truth and don't think that everybody has good intentions for you. Ooh, don't know what that is. Cleanse yourself, Miss Aquarius. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Medium Shasha. If everybody who's new here, please give me a follow, a subscribe. I do this job, work, for 30 years on and off. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes in the weekends on TikTok and YouTube. That's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you're interested in that, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I also do 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation. If you're that interested in that, then please go to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok and the message below on YouTube. First, second, and third options in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. My VIP list is wide open, so the first person who donates will be the first person on deck. Minis I do in between my VIP. My list will be open for another 40 minutes. They're minimum $10, 10 euros for a 5-minute dedicated, sweetie. So if you want still a 5 minutes when I'm live, then get yourself on my list. If you want private, of course, I do them too. They are 20 minutes, 40 euros, $43. So they're really cheap when I'm live. So if you're interested in a 5-minute dedicated and be next on deck, then just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link tree are ways to get yourself on my list. If you want a mini, they're just a 1-card read, and sometimes I get nosy, they get a bit more. Then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'm an energy reader. More energies I get, more I will be drawn to your question. I just got a donation. Yes, Fanny, Jacqueline, you're next on deck. What is your question, sweetie? You're next on deck. Fanny, just let me know what your question is. I don't know if I can see it on the PayPal. No, I don't see it. Just let me know. You're next on deck. Yeah, sometimes it's complicated to type your question, so you can also just do words. I'll just write them down then. Thank you for sharing my life, Nunu. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yuck. Yes, Miss Aquarius, yuck. I believe that too. Hi, Dodja. Thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm just waiting for Jacqueline, her question. I want to know what Edgar message is to me. Okay. Edgar. Message. To you. Got you. Let's do your 5 minutes. I'll be back for minis after that. If somebody still wants a VIP reading, you have 40 minutes to get yourself on my VIP list, okay? Let's start doing your reading, sweetie. Edgar's message to you. Let's see what he wants to tell you. Just a minute. 2 cards are falling down. Okay. I'm getting from Edgar that you need to be more out and about. It's like people need your guidance. So you need to be there. You need to be available. I'm getting that for the future, or to like get yourself back on track, is starting by being present. And being present is available, connecting, talking, telling what the truth is, because you have this truth radar. So he wants you to be more active, connecting to life. He says that you have like people in your environment that needs that need you to be strong, to be in control, to move forward. I feel like family also. I'm feeling that that person energy is connected with you and will always like protect you and wants to help you. It's like they want you to be a team with them, but you need to do the physical side. It's like in the past you did a lot, but you're not getting the rewards physically yet. And that's why he says, or the energy, this male energy, says you need to stand in the light. You need to step up. You need to really connect. He's totally convinced that you both are soulmates. And how he's convinced and how it's letting you know is by warming up your heart. So if you feel sometimes a void or like a resentment to step up on that platform, I feel like your heart warms up if you just breathe. It's the person who gives you encouragement like that. I'm getting that often you start second guessing yourself because you're looking for like explanations that mankind can give, but in this situation there is no mankind explanation. It's just what it is. It's what you feel, it's what you smell, it's what you do. He's all the time speaking about pushing you towards the future. Pushing you towards the future. I'm seeing another man energy. He wants you to go that road, but you don't dare. Something about don't stay alone. I'm doing great, Jasmine. Thank you for joining. Constantly, he wants you out of solitaire. He wants you out of solitaire. He wants you to pick up your hat. It's an old-fashioned saying, but that's what I'm seeing, and start joining. You have so much to share. You have so much to give, but some scareness is keeping you not doing that. They want really to give you a push, because also physically everything could be much better for you. There should be much more abundance, money, everything you want. You're a team. You're the queen. Wants you to be happy, to be stable, to see a future, to work today, to go in that sun that we talked about. Talking about take maybe a vacation to start, because you don't know nobody there. You're in a new place. Everybody's in like a vacation mode. It's easy to connect. He's showing me a beach with like these umbrellas, but they make from like straw, and there's like cabanas where you can have drinks and the tables. That's what he's showing me. Maybe something from the past. He's telling me one thing. You need to understand that alone is alone. And you need to be in a team to get somewhere. And I'm on your team. And you need to start believing that and not second guessing that and not looking for any like evidence or something that human can like explain. You are soulmates, you know that. And if you are stuck physically and you need help and you need to connect with this person, then just hold your heart. Be in a place where you feel safe. Breathe and your heart will warm up. And that is real. So I hope it helps, sweetie. Let's pull an oracle card for you. Honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. That's what I've got. I hope it makes sense. I hope you got clarity, sweetie. You're such a beautiful person. So good luck, my sweetie. And just go. You're an angel. Did you know that? You're an angel. And then just angel send payment. Yeah, I got you. You're next on my list. Thank you. You're an angel and it's ready to spread your wings. That's more my translation. But I was just like giving through what that person was giving through. Angel, you're next on deck. I'm going to do a few minutes and then it's yours, okay? If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading for me today, then get yourself on my VIP list. Will my husband Trevor? Yes. And I reconcile marriage, husband. And I reconcile. Okay. I'm going to do a few minutes and I'll get to your question, okay? So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list. My list is still open for half an hour. Just go to my bio. The first 3 options in my link trees are platforms to donate and to get yourself on my VIP list. When I'm live, they're really cheap for a small donation of $10, €10, okay? If you want a mini, put your first name and specific question in my comment box. If you want to be picked, then please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok. They get always priority when I do minis. I'm just doing a few and then I'll go straight to Angel's reading. If somebody else still wants a VIP, then get yourself in the next half an hour on my list. My next live will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. Okay, next on deck. Doja, what can I look forward for the month of April? I'm getting a little bit of extra money to like spend on yourself, to have fun, period, to do something fun. Miss Lard 1, hi. Why L'Aquarius ask me if I'm okay with attitude? They feel like you're showing that you're not so very comfortable. So they're worrying about you. Miss Shasha, what should I do? Protect myself from this office gossip. I just want my co-workers to learn, leave me alone. Just don't take notice of it. Just keep going. Be positive. You know, any attention is an attention. It's how you connect with that attention. Sujan, message from my ancestor reading my career. You can make a lot of money if you start believing in yourself. Olive Srianko 9118. How are you? I'm doing great. It's MDV, genuine feeling for me. I'm getting a yes, but has difficulties to show that. Next on my, oh, just a minute. I have Angel. I have another Fanny. You're number 2 on my list. Thank you. Just let me know your question, okay? But I first have Angel. Okay. Nunu, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Is there a spiritual message for my guides? Yes, you're trying to get an answer before you act. There's no answer. You just need to do it. It's like you're waiting for somebody to give you a sign or something, but that person will not give you that sign or that spirit. You just need to start believing in yourself. Bestana, will Lolo come back to me for reconciliation? I'm getting, you need to first start communication. Jasmine, I had white phone, can't find. Did some steal or is it still in the house? I'm getting it still in the house. Bastia, oh, we did that one. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. Then you're number 3 on my list, Dukes. I didn't get that one yet, but it's still coming, I suppose. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then get yourself on my VIP list. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm gonna go now to the reading of Angel because she donated me. PayPal, if somebody else wants a reading today, a 5-minute dedicated for a small donation of $10, 10 euros, then get yourself on my list by going to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my list. If you want to go private, that's also possible. Just send me an email or DM me. Then they are 40 euros for 20 minutes, okay? Or $43. Next live will be Friday, so follow, subscribe, like. Put your first name and specific question if you want to be picked for minutes once I'm done with Angel's reading. But you need to follow, subscribe, like, and tap my screen. Okay, Angel, there we go. You want to know if your husband Trevor and you will reconcile, okay? Let's check the cards. Reconciliation. Let's see what is happening. Keep tapping, follow, subscribing. I'm seeing that you both are heading that way. I'm getting the card that it's in the future. It's like you both are meant to be each other. It's like you are connecting, and past life connection I do see that is reoccurring in this life. The problem is what I'm feeling is that there's a lot of like, it's like you changed both a lot, and that was never really acknowledged. And I feel like that made you foreigners to each other instead of more one team. And for sure, the male energy felt neglected. I feel it's a person that needs a lot of reassurance, needs a lot of like attention, needs a lot of care, needs a lot of love, but in the physical part of life, I feel like you did your utmost, but that was not good enough. So there was like a communication problem there. So moving forward at this moment, I'm seeing that nobody's acknowledging that both had that you both just went your own way, and that you both weren't there for each other, because it's like the male energy gets now kind of kindness from another female energy. I was going to see if he will do ADMR therapy with me. Yeah. But what I'm picking up on is if doing a DMR or not, because I'm not a professional, but knowing a lot of people doing it, it's not for everybody. You really need somebody that really checks that out first before you start, because it works for some, but for others, and with him, what I'm picking up on, he has a lot of like trauma. And the problem is ADMR, when people have a lot of trauma, they create like walls, they build walls where they keep it in. And that's how they make like a path, how they can continue. And then if something in life happens or so, when they're very insecure and they're not getting what they need or whatever, they go to that little square that they made walls around. But the problem is with ADMR, when you do that, you take all those walls away. And the question is that person strong enough today to deal with it? And that's why somebody needs really a professional needs to check that. What I'm picking up for you both, the first step is to forgive each other and talk about it and not get mad, and both really have empathy for each other, really have these conversations. I believe that starting with conversation like therapy or a couple therapy or something is the start, because you are connected to each other because there's a reason, and you both makes each other better if you're both on track, but it turns very toxic if not. Yeah. So step one is being honest. Step one is understanding that you see it in a different light because of your background, than he does. Understanding that in a marriage, if something goes sour, you both are to blame, because it didn't just happen. It came step by step, and somebody was sleeping and was okay with it. So you're in, you weren't awake either. Because of soulmates, you constantly need to, like, hey, keep each other in track. So I feel like one didn't keep the other one in track when it was necessary. I do see that if you can start having these conversations and not blaming, and from that step saying that there's still a lot of love from your heart, because that's what he missed. Yes, start having beautiful conversations, nothing blaming, only wanting to understand. And I see that's the beginning, because this person is still attracted to you. You're attracted to that person. So I don't need to talk about those things because they're good. I'm just need to get out of this spaghetti. And the spaghetti is that you both have a different truth. Yeah, you need to have conversations and own your shit and don't blame, and just start speaking in I saw it this way. I went through that. For me, it felt like, and what do you need from me? And then this I can apply, this I can't, not because I don't love you, not because I don't put you first, but just because at this moment in life, you need to start talking like that. Yeah. And no, you can only use the past as a lesson learned for the future. You need to start on a clean slate, and you need to start talking about this clean slate, how it looks, what the rules are, what the boundaries are, and you need to keep each other in track to stay on that page, and then it's gonna be fine. The card I'm pulling is release toxic attachments, and that's the past. It just needs to be done. You're different people now. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. So you need to start over. You need to start. Nothing goes automatically in this situation. You need to start talking. What are my boundaries? What are my rules? What do I need? Because I'm insecure, to shine, to give you what your needs are. It's not that you're doing it wrong. It's just me as a person. And if you love me, you'll do that. And the same, I love you and I don't feel like doing that, but because I love you and you need to thrive, I'll do that for you. And this is the explanations and talks that needs to be done. So good luck, Angel. I'm rooting for you. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Next on my list is Fanny. Fanny, what is your next question, sweetie? I didn't get your question. Just put it in my comment box, okay, sweetie? Then I have Dukes, and then let's check who's next. Dukes said she would. Just a minute. Okay, I don't have Dukes. I only have Fanny, and I have Jasmine. Dukes, if you did donate, I didn't see it. Let's go to minis. If you want a mini first name and specific question, I'm gonna do them in between my VIP readings. I just did a VIP reading, so if somebody's interested in a VIP reading, then go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are platforms to donate and to get yourself on my list. When I'm live on Thursday and Friday, Monday, and sometimes in the weekends, they're only for a small donation of minimum $10, €10. Yes, I got your donation, Meme. You're third on the list. Fanny, where are you, sweetie? What is your question? Please let me know. I need the question of Fanny, because otherwise I can't do your 5-minute reading. In the meantime, I'll do the minis. Mama T, please, what is coming in the rest of this month's energy general? I'm getting that at this month, you're being tested to stay in your energy and not to please everybody or anything, because then people will be prepared to contribute to get something out of it. So it's time to start creating like a distance. That's what I'm getting. Okay, if you want a mini first name and specific question, if you're new here, follow, subscribe, like, tap my screen, follow, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. Christine, how did Gus feel about my reply to his text this Monday? Will he respond? I'm getting he needs to heal first before he responds. I'm not seeing him responding at this moment. No. Virgo moon general for the month of April, please. I'm getting the card the Emperor. It means you need to start giving a goal. You need to put a new direction in your navigation system. Prue, am I about to conceive? Oh my God, sweetie, I'm not a doctor, but I'm getting somebody's on its way. A soulmate baby. Ooh, ooh. Cello Oxo. Oxo, will I get a chance this month? Will you get cash? Oh, this month. I'm getting yes, but not what you think. Shasha, why is my job interview not going successful? They feel like you're like, it's not going smooth. It's like a challenge. Just keep going. Practice is key to jam. How are Rose words affecting my Edgar's family perceives me right now? Are Rose words? Okay, let's check. And please put your first name in the comment box. Thank you, sweetie. I'm getting no, this moment not. Tawa, will Basit get his money expecting? I'm getting a yes. Nunu, will I get the tender job? I'm getting news is on its way. I'm looking for Fanny. Fanny? Oh, yeah, Fanny? Yes. That's your question. Yes, of course. How are Rose words affecting the way Edgar's family perceive me right now? Okay, got you. I'm going to do a 5 minutes on that, but it's a no. Something else is going on there. Something else is going on there. Yes, you're next. I'll do your 5 minutes now, Jacqueline. Are you ready? I'll be back for minutes. First name and specific question if you want to be picked after my 5 minute read with Jacqueline or Fanny on PayPal. Let's start. Okay, Rose words, Edgar family. How did see you? There's some more going on there. Can I take it a bit more broader? Let's pull first the energy of Rose. Okay, Rose is known in the family that person is suffering. It's like, I'm not a doctor or something, but I'm getting like depressed and fatal, and it's actually not their self. They feel like this person should and would be jealous if Edgar would want to marry or want a connection with somebody else. It's like the family knows that this person would be negative. So I'm not getting that makes any influence or that people take her serious. I feel like they think that this person is there because they need a financial support system, and once they can like figure it out by themselves or somebody else can take that space, they're gone. So they're not taking her words really serious. But what is going on with the family? Why? Because I do see that they are not really like happy with this. I'm picking up that they want Edgar to have control of his life and that nothing changes. So I assume that if you both would move forward, change would happen in his life. They're not happy with the changes that would happen, and also the future of you both if you would be together. So it's more about that. I feel like the family wants to keep everything like very close and feel more like you're different, outstander. They feel like he passed away, but his family blame me for his death. Yeah. Because what I'm getting is that they feel like that's the story. You took him out of a pond. So probably he died in their idea, because yes, he's dead, but because of the changes, because of the difference of that life and their life, and they wanted to keep him close. So I don't know if, but that's just what I'm getting in, is that there was an opportunity presented, but you kept, or you influenced, in their opinion, I'm not saying they did, that person chose you above them, and that in their eyes is his death. Also, I don't know what kind of cultural he's coming, but his death has an interference on their income for the future. So I don't know if they would benefit of his financial success if he would still be alive. So maybe you're benefiting from it now, and they feel like it's theirs. So that's like a lot of things and layers this family thinks about you and influences how they act, but it's all to do with their own finances, their own name, and like how they are seen by their community. And you're an outsider, so they feel like they also believe that you were always an option. They never thought that's why it came this far, and I think they blame themselves for that this person connected with you at the end, because they knew you were an option, but they never really saw this person really going this different way, their own way. So what I'm picking up on is that you will never be able to please them, sweetie, and it's not your task or your role to please them. I'm feeling that when time will pass and the storm will calm down, because people there are still in shock. It's like for them it happened yesterday. They're still like processing it. And when you process, you start just blaming everything and anything just to keep moving on and not to to have any blame of it. So I believe they're all hurt, and it's also to do with their financial, something financial for them in the future shifted when this person passed. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it makes sense. Let's pull a card on that. Break free from emotional dependence. Yeah, why is it so important? That's probably Edgar telling and pulling me this card. Why is it so important for you what the family thinks of you? True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. That's what he's telling you. And that's actually what I'm getting as well. So it doesn't matter what they feel. It doesn't matter what is whom saying. It's everybody's just grieving on their way, and some blame and some get together. And in some situations people get closer, and in some situations people disconnect more because they start blaming, and that's just to survive. And in time, sometimes they can look back and they come and say sorry, but in this situation they're still very much in the turmoil. They're still processing it all. I hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm a professional psychic if you're new here. I do this work 30 years on and off. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes in the weekends on TikTok and YouTube. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you're interested in that, first name and specific question in the comment box. Follow, subscribe, like, and tap my screen to be picked. Energy readers. So if you give me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll grab your question with my eyes. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, what I just did for Jacqueline, then please go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. When I'm live, it's only a small donation of $10, €10. When I'm not live, I also do readings. 20 minutes is 40 euros or $43. Okay, if you're interested in that, DM me or send me an email. All information you can find in my bio or below my screen on YouTube. Okay, somebody a mini first name and specific question. Next on deck is Jasmine. Jasmine, where are you? You're the next 5-minute read. My list will still be open for the next 20 minutes. If nobody donates, I'll see you all tomorrow. If somebody donates, I'll just keep doing minis and keep doing 5-minute dedicated. I'm going to do a few minutes, Jasmine, and then I'll get to your reading. Okay, just hang in. Dupe, please, Shasha, will MHO borrow me the money? Will Mo borrow me the money today? I just don't get it. Sweetie, retype. TikTok is not showing everything. You want to know if somebody is going to borrow your money? I'm getting a yes. Here on YouTube, let's check. Miss Shano Maxi, do you see a check for me this month? I'm getting not this month. Sujan, Sasha, when will I get a new career path to move? I'm getting in the common 3 months, so keep your eyes open, but you need to see those opportunities. Sujan Dakal, otherwise you're gonna miss them out, because if you keep, as the question before answered, not seeing those opportunities, they can come in the next 3 months, but you miss them. Okay, nobody else has a mini, then I'll continue with Jasmine's reading. Jasmine, let's see your question. Let's start doing your reading. I apologized to Stoico yesterday, and I sent him my boundaries, and I recording our last conversation, him telling me I can go find soccer team for Gyro. What did he think of the voice message video, and what is he gonna do about it? And he's scared it, and his thoughts about me. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on here. I'll pull his energy. Okay, at this moment, he feels like you're totally lost your way. He feels like he thinks you are like in a bad space. He thinks that everything is too much for you. He thinks that you're just sad. He feels like he's trying and trying and trying to connect with you and to have a conversation with you, but you're just impossible to conversate with. That's what I'm getting. He feels like he tried. He feels like the conversations that he's trying to have, or the communication, is so not working. So he already made up his mind a time ago that this was going nowhere, and he feels like it is going nowhere. So what I'm picking up on is that he's want to like let this be what it is, and just like get out of everything, leave quickly, and start just spending money on him. So I don't think he's gonna pay for soccer. I think he's gonna keep that money and gonna spend it on him, because the idea of the soccer was to connect with you and create a bond with you, because he has like future plans that you needed to be a part of. But he realized that you're the devil, and any plan, he doesn't want you involved. So his life made like he made a spin, you know, like a 360. He sees that all the effort that he did and so on from the last period was for nothing. He feels that he needs to isolate himself from your whole situation, and he hopes in the future, by going through life differently from now, that it will be more successful for him. So the love and the opportunities that you could still provide for him, he said goodbye to it yesterday. So he wants nothing to do with you anymore. So it's like, you know, those movies, I'm getting the end. They're gonna call Gyro. He can't call Gyro because you pick up and he doesn't want to deal with you. He's scared of you. He's really physically scared of you. He doesn't want you. He's really scared of you. He wants a life with no fuss and discussions and craziness in his mind and abuse. He feels like you abused him. So now the only thing he's gonna do is follow anything to do with the law. So if he needs to pay something and he doesn't, and you threaten with a law case, then of course he'll pay. Yeah, because that's law connected. But anything else, no. Emotionally is disconnected of that. So anything that he's legally bound to, and if he forgets and you remind him, that will be done for sure. But I don't see anything extra at this moment. So his energy at this moment, this is his conclusion. This is how he wants to. And he just wants to find another crush. He's done with the one woman there. He's done with the woman you. He's done with everybody. He feels like he tries over and over again and we always get to the same point. So that's what I've got. So yeah, goodbye. That's what he says. The end. That's also what I'm seeing. That's also the that's also the message I'm seeing. Let's put an oracle card on that. Create your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. So that's why he's doing that. He believes that he needs to be selfish and he just needs to focus on himself. So that was your 5 minutes, sweetie. I hope it brought some clarity. Okay, last on deck is Dukes, what I saw. Let's check if I got your question. It doesn't work like that. Just a minute. Need to go differently. Okay, if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated with me today, then you need to be really quickly because you have 15 minutes to get yourself on my VIP list. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, Jacqueline. You still have time. No worries. If you want to donate, please do so. So everybody who still wants a 5-minute dedicated with me today, please donate. The list is still open. Just go to my bio. First and second and third option in my link trees are platforms to get yourself on my VIP list. If you want a mini, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Somebody still wants a 5-minute? Next live will be tomorrow. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Friday, and sometimes in the weekend. This is the only place where I do mini free readings and more 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation of $10, €10 minimum. So if you're interested in that still, a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list. Go to my bio on TikTok. The first 3 options in my link trees are platforms to donate. I'm going to do a few minis. Caroline, any message for me today? Yes, you need to invest in having a bit of fun. So like have a meal or go out to play. Or buy something beautiful. Thank you for your donation. Fanny, you're number 2 on the list, okay? First Dukes, Meme, and then you. Let's see, who's next? Mamati, what is Kavil intentions towards me after help I want from him? He sees that as a fresh start, being together, like a new opportunity. Meme, relationship advice from Spirit, please. Is that for your 5 minutes or just for your mini? You need first to take care of yourself, and anybody who can help you with that path, that's fine. Otherwise, just let it be. Yes, I got your donation on PayPal, Jacqueline. You're number 2 on my list. I just need your questions still, sweetie. I'm gonna first read Mpumi, and then I'll get to your reading, okay? If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated, get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link are platforms to get yourself on my VIP list. It's a small donation of $10 and euros. If you want a private reading, that's possible. Can be every day. Then they start 20 minutes for 40 euros or $43. If you're interested in that, then please DM me or send me an email or check out the opportunities on my bio. Okay, let's get to Mpumi's reading. Mpumi, where are you? Dukes, I'm gonna start your 5 minutes read. Yes, there she is. Let's go. General. Oh my God, you're bold. You're bold. General. Let's see what I'm picking up for you. Let's see what we need to talk about. Oh my God, judgment and getting out of it. It's like you let the world grade you, and then you start behaving with those grades. It's like a bit a post of TikTok, if I can explain it a bit like that. And you want a thumb up, and you want people to be like rooting for you. So you're all the time like putting yourself out there, seeing what everybody's saying or telling, and then you change yourself, and then you put yourself out there in that new version, and so on. And what I'm getting is you're already on version 20 something, and still you didn't find your soulmate. Still you're not in a happy space. Still you're not abundant enough to jump like a swimming pool with money. So it's not working. That's what I'm getting. You need to let that go. You need to start understanding that you're a person that loves to go for their intuition, and because of their intuition, you like start over a few times in your life. So you never can like grade you or let other people grade you who don't have the same approach to life, the same view, because their view, and mostly when they're negative, that's good for you, because otherwise it wouldn't work. So the idea at this moment is to understand that you don't need to fit in to be successful. You fit in to be really different, and not acting to be different, just being yourself. That version of yourself that gets a lot of criticism, that gets a lot of looks, because the world is ready for your identity. And I'm seeing after all these years, we don't know who you really are. And the thing is, things in your life will start floating. Things in your life will become abundance. Things in your life like magical opportunities that will bring you like 20 cities quicker forward than if you would go by car on the highway. It's like it flies and you just wake up and you're there. It's because you go it via your way, and that's not like everybody's telling you how to. Because if everybody knew how to do it, that was telling you how to do it, why aren't they millionaires? Why are they? That's the question. Why are they not happy? Why are they still? So you need to start being more authentic. It's like you created all this version of you, and you are actually not connected with you, and you feel like, who am I? And you in that process, you created a lot of small like possibilities. You planted some seeds, and yes, it takes love, water, and nature to grow. So you feel like everything is for nothing. No, you still need to nurture those things because they will grow, they will bloom, they will be abundant, but it doesn't happen overnight. And the reason why they're not in their full strength today physically is because once they are a success, you will have to obtain that success, but you still didn't, you will obtain it and with a fortune of yourself. So you hate forgery, you hate people who are not real, you hate that, I feel that, you hate that, but you are that. So I believe that self-love here is because you want to fit in and be right and do good and think that everybody knows better and they don't, makes that you're a fortune yourself. And because you hate fortunes, some people don't mind, and that's okay. That's why you hate the ground you're walking for. And you're just waiting for like something to become a success, like a breakthrough, so you can just like breathe. No, the success will be that you can be from the moment you open your eyes to the moment you go to bed, authentically you. So I hope it helps, girl. I warned you, it's gonna be a heavy one. But sometimes we need that. The oracle card that I've got for you is understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. It's a beautiful one. I hope it helps. So make a picture of it. It is heavy. Dukes, it is heavy. But when we do the heavy work, the rewards are like so high. And you put yourself in prison, girl, and you need to start just be you. It's like you always had to keep your breath. You always had to perform in a way. It's like it's not necessary anymore. And you can't die and leave this rock at the end of your life not knowing who you are and what you could achieve by just being you. So that should be already the motivation enough to have the guts to say from now it's me, or they can just, yeah, hope it helps. I'm here with the pom-poms. I'll root you all the way through. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. I do this work 30 years already. It helps. luckily. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes in the weekend. So tomorrow I'll be live. So if you're not following me yet or didn't subscribe, please do so. I'm live only on TikTok and YouTube. And when I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you still want a mini, put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Next to that, I just did for Dukes, is a 5-minute dedicated reading. If you want a 5-minute depth dedicated reading, still today, then you have another 10 minutes to get yourself on my VIP list, okay? I still have one person on my list, and that's Fanny. Fanny, did you put your question already, Jacqueline? Because I don't have your question. In the meantime, I'll do some minis, and then I'll do Fanny, Jacqueline reading. If somebody's still interested in a mini, first name and specific question. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated, then please get yourself on my VIP list. You can also book private. I work every day. Just go to my bio on TikTok to get that information, or send me a DM. For a 20 minutes, it's 40 euros or $43. Okay, then know that. They're all via Teams. And is there a message from Stanley for me? Stanley is showing like neck issues and headaches. Even my head started bursting. Do you are suffering of headaches? It's like he says that spirits want to talk to you, but you're not like accepting it. It's like you're scared of it. And that like closure creates like energy, and that creates headaches. So it's like you're carrying the whole world on your shoulder, and stop doing that. Just drop, let it go. Then it falls, then it breaks, then you make something else out of it. You're an artist. So do that. And secondly, start creating space in your day, like quiet moments, just with your thoughts, so Spirit can talk to you. I hope it helps. Okay, where is Jacqueline? Jacqueline, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. What is your question? Nunu, is there something I need to know about Simfu? At this moment, Simfu is feeling sorry for themselves. Thank you so much. It was really helpful. Luckily for you. I'm so happy. Rani, is this a lucky month for me? Hi, Rani. Happy to see you. You need to start looking to the abundance. Otherwise, it's not a lucky month for you. So you have the power to make it lucky or not. What are just true feelings or intentions regarding our future together? Okay, just true intentions, future together. Okay, got you. I'll check that for you. So lovely to see you too, my sweet Rani. I'm getting that you're looking a bit through life like the glass half empty instead of half full. So if you can change that approach, sweetie, and just be already like thankful for what you're having and try to look and see the good in everything that is happening, you'll have an amazing month. Mamati, please, Sasha, I want to expect generally next month's curious. Some good financial times so you can start spoiling yourself. So that sounds good. Okay, let's go to the 5 minutes of Jacqueline. Jacqueline, where are you, sweetie? I'm going to do your 5 minutes reading about Josh's true intentions for your both future. Please let me know in my TikTok field that you're here. I'll be back for minutes. If somebody still wants a 5 minute dedicated, you have 10 minutes max to get yourself on my VIP list. So please do so. Go to my bio. First, second, and third options in my link trees are ways to get yourself there. There she is. Let's start your reading. Okay, I'm going to pull Josh energy. That's fine. See what his energy is. Okay, when I pull his energy, I feel like it's a very insecure person. My heart is like beating up. I feel that this person is like so in love with you, but is so like scared it's gonna go bad. The cards that falling out, the first card was the love card. The other card is they really want to take care emotionally. They want to take care, emotionally they want to take care of you. That's what I'm getting. Thank you for the PayPal. You'll be next on deck. They really want a future with you, but they're so insecure. What's wrong with this person? They feel like their financial instability, like unstable, that's a no-go for you. So, okay, I feel like this person really cares about you and really wants to take care of you and really wants to like help you get better mentally as well and give you like this better life, but they can't afford you. Does that make sense? Or they think they can't afford you? Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. So they don't have this like fixed base to hold you, and that's physical. I'm getting that person totally thinks you're beautiful, attractive, loves that how you see when you speak about the future, it gives him like, it's so beautiful. It's like, I'm seeing there's a distance between you both. Are you living physically close to each other? Because I do see like distance. The first step for him and why he's so like unstable is the distance. So why am I was asking, why is he so unsure? So to stop that distance that costs money, or if he moves, that will have an effect on money. So this is about distance and career to support you. So this person has very good intentions, but he's not a diehard. I mean, so at this moment, he's not going to do something crazy or something like out of the box or take unnecessary risks. He just believes that in time, he will heal the problems he has or the problems he sees or he believes he has. And you will all be happy together. and he believes that you have everything and anything. I feel like in the past he had a lot of like connections that people took advantage of him or weren't used him, or he was not so very serious. Now in his life he's really serious. He really wants a future with you, but it needs to be step by step. And the advice that I'm getting from spirit towards you while we're doing this question is you shouldn't accept less. If you want to do it this time good, and you want it for the long haul, and you want this happy life ever after, you shouldn't settle with this person until they can provide you a good, stable situation. You also need to like request a physical marriage that is by law granted. That's what I'm getting. So I do see that all happening, but the thing is, you need to start thinking about yourself. And I get it, because the distance, and that makes him insecure, and the money to be able to maintain you makes him insecure. He knows that he's gonna build that up in the future because you are the number one priority, and that's what he wants. But he can't like do it half and then you already accept it. You really need to be very realistic that this is what it is then for you. And we need this time that you both are a team, and that you both have a say, a voice, that you can say something and it's gonna happen, and that you both have like the power to decide how your future is gonna be. And these are all things that needs to happen still. So you also let down your guards a bit, because you are very guarded. So I hope it helps, sweetie. That was your 5 minutes. Let's pull an oracle card on it. Oi. Yeah. Face control issues. That came a bit at the end. Try to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. So that's quite the message that came still as last towards you. So good luck, sweetie, and thank you for your donation. Okay, next on deck is KKN. Somebody else still wants a 5-minute read? Then get yourself on my VIP list. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Please follow me, subscribe, like, tap my screen, share my live with somebody that needs some guidance today. Thank you. If somebody wants still a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please put yourself on my list. Really easy. Just go to my bio. The first 3 options in my link trees as ways to get yourself on my list. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, as I just did for Jacqueline, then get yourself on my list. Next on deck is KKN. I'll do some minutes before. So, hi, Maxi. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Somebody still wants a mini, first name and specific question. They are at random, no guarantee, but I do them in between and they are for free. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, thank you, or share my life with somebody that needs some guidance as well. If you want still a 5-minute, then go to my bio. First, second, and third option is the way to get yourself on my VIP list. You have another 15 minutes to get yourself on my list. Rika, does Tristan misses me? Let's check. Yes, you're next, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, he has different options, but he'll end up with you. So he thinks that he always can just come. And Nikita, what does he feelings about me? World changing, like, oh, everything is different, everything tastes different, everything looks different. So life is like upside down, totally different experience. Okay, somebody else that wants a mini? Next live will be Friday if nobody donates. Somebody still wants to donate, you can. You have another 10 minutes. Okay, nobody a mini? I'm gonna go to KKN's reading. KKN. Yeah, I'll do it now. I'll do your reading. But I don't have a question, KKN. What is your question? Ah, yes. Hello, Shasha. Who is coming my way in love? Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna do it now. Okay. Who is coming in love. Okay, let's pull some energies here. What for love connections are coming into KKN's life? Okay, the first card I'm getting. At this moment, the importance is that where you're at physically and what you're doing, you're stuck. So if you want to find love, you will have to undertake different things in your life. You will have to go, the things you're doing, there's no love there at this moment. I'm getting that where you're at, it's good for healing, but something is keeping you back. It's like the past or your age or what people expect of you in your cultures or in your boundaries keeps you off track of pursuing love in the way that works for you. So at this moment, any love connection that you're seeking and accepting that will take those voices, those mean voices, those little devils on your shoulders away from you will end up in an unhappy connection with no communication because you both don't get each other. So you're looking for somebody to please somebody. You're looking for somebody to like be on track and not be different. But on the long term, that person and you will not make it. And that's the problem why it's not happening, because in your destination system, in your navigation system, your destination is a long, happy marriage. You don't want divorce. You don't want troubles. So the problem is to get that, you live too isolated. So the first step is to actually find a way to be strong enough to be you, or move to a place where you can be you. I do see that there are financial opportunities to move, but something is holding you back, and that's the negativity of your surroundings. They don't want you to let to go. But these people are keeping you somewhere where you don't need to be. I mean, when you follow your intuition and you follow and you are your true self, and you go through the world, because it's a big place, but actually it's very small, and you start finding a place where you feel and you can call home because it's vibed with your identity. That's where you're going to be happy. That's where you find the same like people, the same like habits, and so on. And the problem here is that you just really don't know who you are. You as a person is like a big question mark. You know version of yourself because you want to please your mother and you want to please the director or your manager. But who are you? And finding true love as you state it to be, you need to be vulnerable, you need to be open, you need to be ready to, but you need to be you. So it's not a list who you are. It's not the titles you have from uni. It's not the title you have from work. It's not being the eldest or how known your family is or your last name. It's not you. It's just parts of you that are very present at this moment, and everybody knows that. But that's just a little piece. What is you? I feel like you figuring out who you were, you did that through past relationships. You feel like these people hurt you, but actually they gave you the best gift because they let you go. You chose these people or wanted these people or wanted that kind of lifestyle with these people because it suited your idea or what is presented of happiness. But if you're really true to your soul and your heart, and you could stay with those people for a second and like fast forward so many years, it would be a nightmare. So true love will only come in your life, or is able to bloom or to grow, once you find your true self. And I think taking a trip or temporarily a job in a different country or a different state or something would help you a lot. So rewrite the way you love. That's what I'm getting. True love is different than love you had for the other people. When pain becomes the pattern in love, it's time to relearn connection, begin again and differently. So you need to start connecting differently with people, and it starts with being your true self. And if you don't know who that is, then you need to figure out who that is. So I hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for your donation. But I know you'll get there because you're a very strong and very smart person. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. Please like my posts and comment on them. Tap my screen. Thank you for everything. I'll see you all back tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. This weekend, I don't know when I will be live. If I'm live, it will be Sunday. Otherwise, it will be Monday and Thursday and Friday. I'm going to thank you all for all the donations and taps and gifts. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing day on this beautiful Thursday. Bye. The same here.